Chapter 4, Basic Computer Security. This chapter will focus on topics related to computer security, e.g. privacy, networking, passwords, etc. After reading this article, you will know how to protect yourself from other hackers. You will also know how to execute attacks against the defenses of your targets. You must read this material carefully. Computer security is important for the offense and defense of hacking. Passwords. You should treat security as an important part of using a computer. You are probably using the internet to perform a research, read your emails, buy stuff, or sell your own merchandise. These things have become easier because of computers and networks. However, this convenience comes with a hefty price: lack of security. The following tips will help you in protecting yourself from hackers. Don't share your usernames and passwords to anyone, not even your closest friends. Read the security privacy policies of each site that you will access before entering personal data. Don't buy anything from untested sites. The last thing you want to do is give your money and/or financial information to unscrupulous individuals. If you want to buy something online, look for trustworthy sites such as www.amazon.com and www.ebay.com. Do not share the login credentials of your email accounts with other people. Some emails contain private and/or confidential information. Keep in mind that keeping your passwords secret isn't enough. A hacker can still access that piece of information through a keylogger. Basically, a keylogger is a program that records all the keys that you press. To protect your computer from keyloggers, you should make sure that your computer's firewall is on. Run spyware adware scanners on a regular basis. Use an on-screen keyboard to enter your login credentials. Install an anti-malware program on your machine. Malware. The term malware refers to programs that are designed to infect an electronic device, e.g. computer, tablet, smartphone, etc. Let's discuss the different types of malware. Viruses. Basically, viruses are computer programs that infect other programs. Most viruses run only when the program they infected runs. This is the main reason why viruses are hard to detect. A virus has two parts: the infector and the payload. Keep in mind, however, that the payload is not required. That means a harmless program is still a virus if it attaches itself to a trusted computer program. Trojans. This term came from the legendary Trojan horse, a large wooden horse that spelled doom for Troy. In hacking, a Trojan is a program that contains other programs. The container is typically harmless. In fact, it can be a program that attracts unsuspecting users. Once a person downloads and installs a Trojan program, the malware inside will spread in the target machine. Spyware. This is one of the most dangerous malware out there. Basically, spyware records the activities you do on your computer and transmits the data to the hacker. This data transmission occurs via the internet. Hackers divide spyware into two types: harmless and harmful. Harmless spyware focuses on non-confidential data, e.g. the websites you visit. Harmful spyware, on the other hand, collects confidential information, e.g. passwords. Adware is a form of malware that shows advertisements on a person's computer. This malware becomes extremely active whenever the infected machine is online. It is true that adware is one of the safest forms of malicious programs. However, it can be frustrating if a pop-up advertisement will appear whenever you click on a browser. How to fight malicious programs? Staying away from unscrupulous sites can help you prevent malware infection. However, it is likely that some malicious programs will still latch onto your machine. It would be best if you will install a reputable anti-malware program and scan your computer regularly. Here are some of the most popular antivirus programs today. Norton Security, Average Internet Security, Avast Antivirus, McAfee Antivirus. Important note: if you are an active internet user, you should scan your computer for malware at least once a week. Adjust this frequency to twice or thrice a week if you are dealing with confidential information. Web security, hacking, and digital security are not limited to computers. These topics also apply to websites. In this part of the book, you will learn a lot about the basic defenses of a website. You can use this information to protect your site from hackers or launch attacks against your targets. The fundamentals. Website security consists of two aspects: internal and external. The internal aspect refers to the nature of the information you are handling. For instance, your website is secure if you are not dealing with confidential data. Few hackers would attack your site if they won't benefit from it. The external aspect, on the other hand, involves the settings of your website, the applications you installed on it, and the codes you used in creating it. How to keep a website secure? The best way to keep a site secure is by turning it off. This way, hackers won't have any way to access your files. If you need a live website, however, you should minimize the open ports and services that you offer. Unfortunately, these options are not applicable for most businesses and organizations. That means a lot of websites are prone to hacking attacks. Important note: websites that have open ports, services, and different scripting languages are vulnerable to hackers. That's because a hacker can use a port, service, or computer language to bypass the defenses of a website. You can protect your site by updating all of its applications regularly. You also need to apply security updates and patches on your website. Website vulnerabilities. Here is a basic truth: your website has vulnerabilities. It can be an open port, an active service, or a fault in the code used in crafting your site. These vulnerabilities serve as doors that hackers can use to get inside your network or server. In addition, hackers tend to share their knowledge with others. If a hacker detects a vulnerability in a popular app or website, it's likely that he will share the information with others. He might also create a hacking tool for that target and distribute the former to his brothers and/or sisters. It's important to keep yourself updated with the latest vulnerabilities of your systems. Get the latest patch for your website whenever possible. 2 defense strategies. Here are 2 strategies that you can choose from. 1. Builds Trojan defenses. This strategy requires constant attention and effort from the website owner or his IT people. With this strategy, you need to secure the latest updates and patches for your site, review your online apps regularly, and hire experienced programmers to work on your website. To detect and fix vulnerabilities, this strategy relies on a website scanning program or service. This web scanner looks for existing vulnerabilities in your apps, equipment, and website scripts. The first strategy is logical. You'll build a high wall around your website to make sure that hackers can't attack it. However, it requires a lot of time, effort, and attention. That is the main reason why website owners prefer the second strategy. Obviously, it is better to check whether vulnerability actually exists than building walls to protect imaginary weaknesses. Here, you will only spend time, effort, and money on fixing vulnerability once the existence of that vulnerability has been proven.